Hey everybody, State Representative Emanuel Chris Welch here. Welcome to the 7th District and Illinois Connected. Today I'm going to show you what I do as State Representative in the great state of Illinois. Even though the legislature is working from home under the governor's stay-at-home order, the work continues more than ever. We are still working and doing the work of the people, and I wanted to just kind of take you behind the scenes and show you how I've been getting the message out and pumping resources into the community, even though we're not going back and forth to Springfield. And I want to say hi to all of my friends, all of my legislative buddies. I miss all of you guys. You know, if you like this show, I hope you will take folks behind the scenes in your districts as well on Illinois Connected. So welcome to the Welch household. I'll tell you how I've made this into an office the last few weeks, with many more weeks to come. And it's really been amazing because of technology. It really all started with purchasing a $500 camera called Mevo, the Mevo camera from Best Buy. And I have been able to live stream on most social media platforms because of this little bitty camera. You can link it to any of your platforms and you can actually go live simultaneously on all of them at once. I typically do Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, but you can also live stream to YouTube. And we have been able to reach thousands of people just going through social media. But really the key tools for having an effective at-home office has been having your laptop and being able to attend conference meetings via GoToMeeting platforms, Microsoft Teams, Google Hangouts, or even Zoom. A lot of us don't like using Zoom because they've been getting hacked a lot lately, but there's so many different platforms. But having your laptop, obviously your smartphone has become your best friend, and many times I'm attending multiple meetings at the same time because I'm at a meeting on the laptop, I'm at a meeting on the phone, and I'm also on a meeting on the regular phone at the same time. Yes, we still have a landline in the Welch household, and boy, did it ever come in handy during a time like staying at home. But I'll tell you all, one of the things about staying at home is you got to find ways to keep it interesting. As you guys know, the governor has issued a stay-at-home order, which also closed schools for a duration of time. And we don't know how long schools will be closed. I have two little ones. Many folks have met them on my social media platforms, but they're here today. And I want to introduce you to Tyler and Marley. You guys want to join me? Come on in. Come on in. Here's Marley. Marley, how old are you?
6.
And Tyler. There's Tyler. Tyler, how old are you?
8.
You want to tell everybody a little bit about yourselves? Let's start with Tyler.
I do baseball, but on April it was supposed to start April 1st, but since of the COVID-19 problem, it didn't. And I also build things like my Legos.
Like what? You want to show them some of your Legos?
Yeah, this one. This is one I got for my birthday last month.
And literally, he built that thing
in 2 days.
Did it take 2 days or 2 hours?
1 day. One night and probably a whole day.
And then Marley likes to stay busy too. Marley, you want to tell them a little bit about yourself?
Yes, so I like building crafts, and this is one of my crafts that we did with my dad's Mevo, and my mommy and my brother helped, and I helped too.
Yeah.
So I like doing other stuff too. So I like playing with my toys and my makeup, and I like playing with my dog.
I will tell you, they have been really amazing. They have helped me, deliver information to all of you, and truly they've been just amazing. But they can't be amazing without having an amazing mother. She has taught them crafts since they were very little, and they have done do-it-yourself projects. Thank God they inherited her rhythm and can dance like her and not like me, because we've done TikTok videos. And so I want to introduce you all to Shantae, and she can tell you how we've been spending time at home during the stay-at-home order.
Hello, everyone. It's definitely been a challenge. So for all you mothers who are working moms who have now been turned into stay-at-home moms and doing the heavy lifting of most housewives and working mothers and also school teachers, hang in there. I've been doing crafts with the children as well as participating in some of the shenanigans on the TikTok videos. But for the mothers, now is the time to really pamper yourself and focus on yourself for a change. Send the kids and the hubby away. So what I've been doing is DIY face masks and beauty products. Amazon is my best friend right now because I can order everything you need. Go to Pinterest and pull up different recipes. I've got a hibiscus flower face mask that my husband test drove for us, and he liked it. You also can do turmeric masks. You can use whatever you have in your house to make various beauty products. So since you don't get to go to the spa that often, now you have time to be at home and you can really focus on taking care of yourself. Sugar scrubs, the kids helped with bath bombs. We've done shower steamers. We've done a little bit of everything. So Google is an amazing platform to find information and DIY projects. So if you're looking for something fun that you'll end up with a tangible product that you can use, it's really nice. You can use empty jars from peanut butter, pickle jars, any kind of mason jar. So we're really big into reduce, recycle, reuse in our house. So that's another thing that you can do so you don't have to go out and buy anything.
So you have to wash it first?
You do have to wash it first. You have to boil it if it's a glass jar or some kind of food container. You do have to boil it to sterilize it, or a dishwasher. Plastic, not so much, because plastic tends to absorb essential oils when you put a product that has essential oils. So glass is always best to preserve and refrigerate it to make it last longer.
And the plastic can also melt if you put it in boiling water.
Yes, plastic tends to melt when exposed to high temperatures. So that's correct, Tyler.
So, one of the things that's been a challenge for us is I'm a state representative. I'm also an attorney at the local government firm, Ansel Glink PC. My wife is also a partner at Ansel Glink, and the kids are at home. So we have actually turned our house into home offices and a home school. So it's been a real challenge, but we've been able to make it. And you want to tell them a little bit how we've been managing with the whole school activity?
Yeah, I want to do one.
I'm the teacher. He's the substitute teacher, and as the kids say, the mean teacher. But we basically try to split our day. Our school has been great with providing the technology and the Seesaw platform that we use. So just managing that, I've gone to Google. I've pulled different activities. Every website for most school districts has their remote learning posted. So if you're looking to supplement what your school is doing and compare it to other schools, that's available. So I've done that. I've printed out worksheets so they can engage themselves more and kind of try to fill their day in lieu of playing on a tablet or watching television or playing on YouTube all day. We try to supplement that. I'm really big on making sure they retain the information. I know that's going to be a challenge for educators to be grade level ready next semester because of the lack of classroom time. So we really focus on reviewing and making them do things over and over again just to get that retention. But it's been challenging, but it's been fun. It makes you appreciate our educators for sure. So shout outs and hugs and kisses to all of the educators who've dedicated their lives to this, because I couldn't do it.
And you know what? To break up our day, between working and also teaching home school, to break up our day, we've been doing TikTok dances and recording various types of videos. The kids and Shantae did a DIY, do-it-yourself project. Those videos will be posting on my YouTube page soon. But TikTok, they turned me on to TikTok. You can follow me at Rep Chris Welch 7 on TikTok and see some of the dances that they made me do. Again, thank God they have their mom's rhythm and not mine. But I got to tell you, if you are at home and you have some little tools, some of this stuff makes connecting a lot easier. For our TikTok videos, we kind of use the same setup as our Mevo camera, but we needed something else to hold our telephone. And so basically what we do when it's time to TikTok is we take the camera off and we put another gadget on. And we're able to use this to hold the cell phone. You can adjust it. You know, you need a tripod. The tripod is very helpful. But you can adjust it, and then you put your phone. Your phone replaces the Mevo camera.
You take off the phone case. We take off the phone case since it has this little thing. Like that, and then Daddy will put that on.
Yeah. I mean, but basically, our house is our studio right now, and it's everything. The home office, school, and our TikTok video studio. And basically, you know, we set a timer. Well, we don't do that.
What does that do?
Well, I just clipped it on wrong. Well, now it's on right. And this has become our studio. And basically everything is right here in the house. We're staying home, we're saving lives, and we're following the governor's order. And I certainly hope you are staying home and saving lives as well. We're going to go on a tour of the district, and I'm going to show you some other things that we've been doing during this time that we're staying at home and staying connected to constituents. And I just want to take you on a tour of the 7th District and keep you connected on some of the things that we've been doing. So let's go on that tour. So today we're going to go on a tour of the 7th District, and one of the things I want to show you is what we've been doing to bring home the message of stay home and save lives, how we've been connecting with our first responders who are still out there having to go into homes and things of that nature, even though coronavirus may be present. One of the things is I worked very closely with my local mayor here and mayors throughout my district, and we came up with a sign campaign, and we've probably on our 4th order of yard signs. The sign is very simple. It's not political. It just says, stay home, save lives. I want to show you because I still have to deliver a few here today. It looks like a campaign vehicle right now, and that's pretty much what we're doing. We're on a campaign to save lives. And, you know, we've been putting out about 1,000 of these signs so far. Stay home, save lives. Initially, we started with the concept of just putting them up in Hillside, and the things just caught on. They're so popular that they're all over the district now, and literally we're on our 4th order. All of my neighbors have requested them, and you can see that they put them up. But another thing that we've done is we've worked with our local businesses, and one of the businesses really stepped up big to help our first responders with hand sanitizer. A local distillery named Koval, Koval. They're known for their gin and their whiskey. They stopped their production in March and went 100% to producing hand sanitizer. And we've given out over 50 gallons of hand sanitizer. And you can see here, this is just made by Koval Distillery, manufactured right here in Chicago at the Koval Distillery. Instead of making their typical whiskey, they're making hand sanitizer, and helping our first responders stay safe during this time. So, you know, I want to show you here in Hillside is no different than the rest of the district. These little blue signs are popping up everywhere. You know, every day, all day. You know, we've been out putting these signs up. I'm going out today and going to put up more. And we're not going to stop. You know, as long as they're popular and people want to help bring home the message, we're going to continue to do that. But another thing that we're doing is we're also trying to put out the resource information that's available to help people. We have small businesses that are suffering during this time. They're threatening to close their doors and maybe never ever reopen. But thanks to Congress actually passing the CARES Act, There's a lot of resource information available to help small businesses. So I've spent a lot of my time making sure the small businesses in my community are aware of what's available in the CARES Act. I've also paid a lot of attention to what's going on with regard to access to health care. I paid attention to that my entire time in the General Assembly, but now more than ever, we have to make sure everyone has access to health care. Black and brown communities, poor communities, everyone should have access to health care, not just the affluent communities. So as we take this tour today in the 7th District, I want to take you next to Shapoppin' Popcorn. It's in Westchester. It is fabulous. It's one of my favorite businesses. I've highlighted them a couple of different times. And so we're going to go and we're going to talk to them about how this global health pandemic has affected them and what we're doing to help them survive. And then we're going to go to Westlake Hospital, a hospital that's near and dear to me, that I was born at, and it closed unexpectedly last year, and the governor just recently announced that it's reopening to assist the community during this time. So I want to take you on a tour. We're going to take 2 more stops. So come on, and we're going to head to Shapoppin' Gourmet Popcorn. Hey everybody, welcome to Shapoppin' Popcorn. Shapoppin' Gourmet Popcorn here in Westchester is one of my favorite locations to visit. It's not far from my house, but the popcorn is amazing. This is a minority-owned business, African-American and female owner who does an amazing job making over 50 different flavors of popcorn. It's amazing. When you walk in the place, the smell blows you away. It's so good. Let's go on and visit Stacey Armstrong. We're here doing a tour of the 7th District today. Our friends on a show called Illinois Connected. And I have been bragging about your popcorn.
Well, I appreciate you.
And one of the things I wanted to do is, show the place off and also tell them a little bit about yourself and how you've been doing during this crisis.
Okay, wonderful. Well, my name is Stacey Armstrong, and I am the owner of Shapoppin' Gourmet Popcorn. I've been doing popcorn for over 20 years. This is the first time that something has really devastated my business with everything that's been going on. But the main priority is to stay safe for my customers, my employees, and myself. I have a variety of popcorn, so that's what makes me unique. Popcorn that you probably would never find anywhere else. From banana pudding popcorn to cookies and cream to peach cobbler, red velvet cake, and I am the original home of the 24 karat gold caramel corn that you will never find anywhere else. So as you can see, I have a variety of flavors that I have on a daily basis and a board that I do feature special flavors on the weekends, and I do ship everywhere.
So, during this time, a lot of businesses have had to lay people off, close their doors even, and thankfully Congress has passed the CARES Act, and it created the Paycheck Protection Program that helps businesses like this. Are you taking advantage of that?
I am. I went through my first step on yesterday, waiting to hear back from my business, my bank, and from there we'll just move forward, and hopefully we can get some relief here and other businesses as well. And this is a great program that they implemented, so hopefully everyone will take advantage of this program so that we can keep people employed, keep income into their families, keep my doors open at least for pickup orders or shipments. Very important, and I am thankful that they came up with this program and did it so quickly. And my thanks actually go to our Illinois State Rep over here, Chris Welch, for being so adamant on trying to get things going for our township here.
We're trying to keep our distance here for social distance purposes, but I got to tell you, she does an amazing job with this business here, and it means so much to our community. You can go to the Cook County website, you can go to American Business Immigration Coalition's website, you can go to SBA.gov or the Illinois Department of Commerce and Economic Opportunity website, and they'll all pump you into this information on the Paycheck Protection Program. Before we leave, I want to show you guys all this beautiful popcorn. You want Pizza-licious? You want sassy caramel? Cheesy caramel? Memphis barbecue cheddar? Mom's homemade caramel? Extreme cheddar? My favorite, my new favorite is the salt and vinegar. And yes, I have had her famous 24 karat gold. This place is 24 karat gold, and we got to make sure when this crisis is all over, Shapoppin is still popping. We're going to head on over to Westlake. Hey everyone, we're going to finish our tour today at Westlake Hospital. We are so proud that Governor Pritzker announced that it's reopening because this hospital means so much to our community. And I want to introduce you to Shelley, a former emergency room nurse, Maria and Michael, the head of the Coalition for Spiritual and Public Leadership, to let them tell you why this was so important for us to fight to keep open. Shelley, you want to tell us why this was so important to someone like you who spent your life working here?
Westlake Hospital was a central part of this community, of all the communities. We weren't only a huge employer here, but we were also the center of everybody's health care. When this hospital left and was closed down, people have no reach out for health care whatsoever in this area except their primary doctors. They walk to this hospital. Many, many mothers walk to this hospital with their children. And without this, those people are not getting the proper health care.
You know, we have Michael and Maria here, and the Coalition for Spiritual and Public Leadership really helped bring this thing home. Maria's a board member. She's from Maywood. She can tell you why this thing's so important in the community. Maria?
Yes, thank you so much, Chris. This is a very emotional time. Westlake Hospital reopening, the lights going back on such a huge building is going to be a beacon of hope for the community. As my other partner here said, when it shut down, it was heartbreaking. And to be able to see those lights go back on and know that this is going to be open during the most difficult time that our world has faced is a great message from our governor and from our representatives that they care about us and they care about this community. And it gives us hope for what the future is going to bring once this pandemic is over.
And Michael is the executive director of the Coalition for Spiritual and Public Leadership. And he reached out to me and really wanted to join in the effort to help save Westlake. We're here and we're so happy to see activity going on here again. How about that, Michael?
Absolutely. Good afternoon, fellow Illinoisans. We are proud as an organization at the Coalition for Spiritual and Public Leadership to have worked in collaboration with Representative Welch. He's worked tirelessly on this effort, as had Maria and countless other leaders from CSPL. CSPL is a nonpartisan, faith-based 501c3 coalition of parishes, universities, community organizations, and we believe, as people of faith rooted in the gospel mandate to work for mercy, compassion, and justice, that this issue was so vital at this very moment as we work together to address the COVID-19 crisis. And we're just grateful to our governor for the bold steps he has taken to reopen this hospital. We're grateful to Representative Welch for all the work he's done, and we're grateful for all the leaders, the organizations that stood behind this in working with CSPL and others on this effort.
So we did it. We did it. Working together, we were able to get the governor to reopen Westlake Hospital. We're all in for Illinois, and it's important that we continue to work together if we're going to all get this through this public health crisis. So stay home, save lives. It's really important that we do this together if we're going to come out of this crisis as one. Hey everyone, I hope you have enjoyed taking a tour of the 7th District with me here today. You got to meet my family, Shantae, Tyler, and Marley. You got to visit Shapoppin Gourmet Popcorn with Stacey Alexander and her fabulous business that we're hoping to make sure she survives this global health crisis. And of course, you got a chance to visit Westlake Hospital that we're proud that Governor Pritzker announced he's reopening. Access to health care is critical, and we have to make sure during this global health crisis that not just the affluent has access to health care, but those in poor communities as well. I hope you've enjoyed the tour. I hope you've connected even a little bit with the 7th District. I have been proud to be the host on this inaugural episode of Illinois Connected. I'm looking forward to seeing many of my colleagues and what they take us on throughout their districts, throughout the state. This is such a fun program. If you want to continue to stay connected with me here, you can visit me at www.emanuelchriswelch.com. That's Emanuel with one M, emanuelchriswelch.com. Go to my homepage, sign up for my emails. You'll get some daily updates on this important crisis that we're in. Also, you can follow me on social media at Rep. Chris Welch on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. And if you really want to see something special, follow me on TikTok at Rep. Chris Welch 7. My kids really do have me doing some crazy stuff. I hope you've enjoyed Illinois Connected.